A simple pun about jeans and jeans just triggered the fastest brand marketing controversy in social media history. Within hours of American Eagle releasing their recent campaign featuring actress Sydney Sweeney, the internet exploded into chaos. TikTok feeds flooded with reactions. X became a battleground of opinions. News outlets scrambled to cover the sudden viral storm. The old saying goes, "There's no such thing as bad press." But what happens when the theory meets the lightning speed of modern digital outrage? American Eagle's name dominated every trending list across every platform. Support poured in from some corners, fury erupted from others. Confusion reigned everywhere in between. Can a single joke really rewrite a brand's entire future? Behind closed doors at American Eagle headquarters, crisis meetings were spinning up. Strategy sessions ran through the night. Emergency calls with executives who never imagined a clothing ad could spark such chaos. This is the story of a brand, a star, and a market twist that left everyone spinning. If you want to see how a four-word pun nearly broke the internet and changed everything, hit that like button and subscribe for the wildest marketing ride you've ever seen. 4 months before the controversy erupted, American Eagle's executive boardroom buzzed with nervous energy. The company was about to launch their most expensive marketing campaign in history. Sydney Sweeney wasn't chosen by accident. Data analysts had spent weeks studying her social media engagement rates, cross-generational appeal, and cultural influence. Her Instagram posts averaged 3 million likes, with phenomenal comment ratios and engagement. The campaign blueprint was vast in its complexity. AI-powered Snapchat filters would let users try on jeans virtually. TikTok choreographers were secretly crafting dance routines. Influencer partnerships stretched across 12 different platforms. Then came the creative breakthrough. Someone in the brainstorming session suggested playing with the words jeans and jeans. It felt perfect for the 2000 nostalgia wave, and Sweeney's wholesome yet edgy image made it work. Before launch, focus groups tested every angle. Internal metrics looked promising. Risk assessment teams had run countless scenarios through their models, but they missed something crucial. Real-time analytics dashboards were installed across the marketing floor. Teams monitored sentiment analysis, engagement predictions, and conversion forecasts. Statistical models projected massive viral potential based on Sweeney's reach and American Eagle's brand recognition. Executives expected trending hashtags and social media buzz. What they didn't anticipate was igniting a cultural firestorm. The campaign had backup plans for negative reviews, competitor responses, even celebrity scandals. But nobody was prepared for what was coming. American Eagle desperately needed this win. Recent quarterly numbers had been disappointing, and shareholders were asking tough questions. The marketing team felt the pressure mounting with each passing day. On launch morning, the first metrics started flowing in. Engagement rates spiked immediately. Social media mentions exploded across platforms. Everything looked exactly as planned. Then the sentiment analysis dashboard flashed red. Within hours of American Eagle's campaign launch, Twitter erupted into digital warfare. Influential users with millions of followers began dissecting every word, every image, every implication of the Great Jeans messaging. The allegations came fast and fierce. "This isn't about jeans," posted Dr. Sarah Chen, a bioethics professor at Stanford with 800,000 followers. "This is coded eugenics language wrapped in denim marketing." Her thread exploded across social media platforms. Screenshots flooded timelines as users connected dots between Sydney Sweeney's blonde, conventionally attractive image and the Great Jeans tagline. Vanity Fair was first to amplify the controversy beyond social media. Their entertainment reporter called it a tone-deaf campaign that reads like a 1940s propaganda poster. NBC and ABC News quickly followed with their own coverage. Within 6 hours, what started as scattered Twitter complaints had transformed into mainstream think pieces and cable news segments. Advocacy groups joined the fray. The Anti-Defamation League issued a statement expressing concern about potential dog whistle messaging in contemporary advertising. Academic commentators from Yale and Columbia weighed in with op-eds. American Eagle's crisis team scrambled to respond. Their first statement came 12 hours after the initial backlash. "Our campaign celebrates the greatness in everyone's individual style. Any other interpretation was never our intention." But their defensive tone only fueled more outrage. PR experts across Madison Avenue shook their heads. "Classic mistake," said Maria Santos, a veteran crisis communications consultant. "They're explaining instead of listening." Sydney Sweeney remained conspicuously silent on her social accounts. Her comment sections became battlegrounds as fans defended her while critics demanded accountability. Hashtags splintered the conversation. "Not great" trended alongside "Great Genes for All." As consumers chose sides, University of Pennsylvania marketing researchers tracked the polarization in real time, documenting the most divided brand sentiment they'd ever measured. Some shoppers genuinely saw harmless wordplay. Others felt deeply offended by what they perceived as exclusionary messaging. The confusion was genuine on both sides. As the online debate reached fever pitch, an unexpected audience began paying attention. Wall Street traders started watching American Eagle stock ticker with unusual interest. Then, Yahoo Finance reported American Eagle stock spiked over 10% in a single trading day. In just 48 hours, the company's market value surged by nearly $400 million. Bloomberg trading data showed this was one of the largest single-day gains in the apparel sector, triggered by a marketing campaign. Retail investors flooded social media platforms, sharing screenshots of their American Eagle purchases alongside stock charts. Gen Z shoppers who had never owned a single share were suddenly talking about buying into the brand that they were already wearing. Marketing Dive published internal metrics that painted an even more dramatic picture. Branded searches for American Eagle jumped 300% overnight. Online sales spiked by 45% in key demographics. Store footfall increased by 22% in major cities. But perhaps the most telling revelation came from a leaked internal company memo. Executives at American Eagle headquarters were genuinely surprised by the financial windfall. The celebratory tone in their private communications revealed they hadn't anticipated this level of market response. News segments began reframing the entire narrative. What started as coverage of a PR disaster transformed into business masterstroke analysis. Financial newsletters highlighted the campaign as a case study in controversy-driven brand value. Analysts offered a fascinating explanation for the paradox. The backlash was actually fueled curiosity-driven purchases. People who criticized the ad were still talking about American Eagle, keeping the brand top of mind during crucial shopping decisions. Stock charts showed the company's share price climbing in perfect correlation with hashtag activity. Every spike in social media engagement translated directly to trading volume increases. The brand was literally riding controversy up the financial charts. American Eagle executives found themselves in an unexpected position. They shifted from damage control to measured victory laps, carefully managing their newfound momentum without appearing tone-deaf to the ongoing cultural debate. Behind the scenes, though, brand reputation experts weren't celebrating yet. Marketing professors at Harvard and Wharton are calling it the new business playbook, controversy as currency. This isn't the first time a brand has sparked this level of debate. Nike faced massive backlash in 2018 when they featured Colin Kaepernick in their advertising campaign. The sportswear giant lost billions in market value initially, but recovered within months. Pepsi's Kendall Jenner ad in 2017 became a cautionary tale of misreading cultural moments. But American Eagle's situation is different. They turned a pun into profit, while others stumbled. Variety recently obtained internal strategy documents from American Eagle's marketing division. The briefings reveal a calculated approach. Embrace the chaos, amplify the conversation, and let the controversy drive engagement. One memo reads, quote, "The louder the debate, the stronger our brand recognition becomes," end quote. Digital activism has created a paradox for modern brands. Cancel culture threatens companies, but it also rewards bold moves that cut through the noise. American Eagle discovered that being talked about beats being ignored. Several C-suite executives and public relations experts are now questioning whether this playbook can work elsewhere. Jamie Morrison, former head of communications at Unilever, warns that, quote, lightning rarely strikes twice in the same place, end quote. Can businesses always bank on polarization? The answer seems to depend on timing, execution, and a bit of luck. Boardroom opinions remain split. Some executives worry about future boycotts and long-term brand damage. Others want to double down on edgy marketing strategies that generate massive attention. A recent marketing dive poll reveals that 53% of consumers feel more intrigued by brands taking big swings. The data suggests audiences crave authenticity, even when it's controversial. American Eagle has made significant changes since the campaign launched. They've hired 3 new senior marketing executives and restructured their creative division. The company is clearly preparing for their next big move. But what about Sydney Sweeney? Was it success for her too? Before the campaign, the actress had been climbing Hollywood's ladder at breakneck speed. Her breakout role in Euphoria earned her 2 Emmy nominations, transforming her from unknown actress into a genuine A-lister. She'd become the kind of celebrity who could command 7-figure brand deals just by posting a single Instagram post. Then the American Eagle campaign dropped. Within hours, her mentions exploded from thousands to millions daily. The hashtag Sydney Sweeney started trending worldwide, but not for the reasons her team had hoped. Fans rushed to her defense across social media platforms. They argued she was simply an actress doing her job, reading lines written by someone else. But critics weren't buying it. They questioned whether someone with her influence should have recognized the campaign's potential problems. Industry veterans pointed out that A-list talent typically has approval rights over final creative content. The talent agency at CAA went into full damage control mode. Sources told Variety that emergency meetings were happening around the clock, but publicly they remained silent. Sweeney's social media analytics told a fascinating story. Her follower count spiked by 2 million in just 48 hours. Engagement rates jumped 300%, but the sentiment analysis was not good. Magazine interviews got postponed. Brand partnerships worth millions were suddenly under review. Her skincare collaboration with a major beauty company was quietly put on hold indefinitely. Meanwhile, Sweeney herself stayed completely silent. No statements, no social media posts, no public appearances. Her team was working overtime to control the narrative behind the scenes. Industry watchers are split on her future. Some have predicted this would become a cautionary tale about celebrity endorsements gone wrong. Others believe she'll emerge stronger, part of a new generation of stars who could weather any PR storm. American Eagle stands at a crossroads today. Their name is forever linked to both a risky bet and a culture-sized punchline that sparked a $400 million windfall. This campaign revealed something profound about modern marketing. When humor collides with viral outrage, the results can be utterly unpredictable. The business lessons here cut through all the noise. Sometimes the punchline becomes more valuable than the product itself. American Eagle sold more than just jeans with their campaign. They sold a moment that the entire internet couldn't stop talking about. That conversation translated directly into market value. So here's the question. How far would you go to market your brand? Would you risk everything on a single joke that could either make you millions or destroy your reputation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you love stories about brands that bet big and won even bigger, smash that like button and subscribe for more business gambles that paid off. And if these unexpected twists of marketing wars keep you intrigued, you'll love the next story coming up here.